Hi everyone, Alejandro here with Autel Robotics, and in this video, we're going to go over the latest app and firmware updates for your EVO II. Welcome to the flight deck. The latest firmware version for the EVO II series is version 2.6.22, and it does correspond with an Autel Explorer app update as well. For iOS, that's going to be 1.9.10, and for Android, that's going to be 1.1.7.38. To start off, we'll introduce you to some of our new camera features. We introduced a brand new intelligent flight mode called Orbit Hyperlapse. It's very similar to your manual hyperlapse that you have access to now, but instead you just select a subject, and the aircraft will automatically select the correct altitude and radius to go ahead and perform that orbit hyperlapse. All of your distance and speed settings are still adjustable, so you do have a lot of control to play with. Next, we did introduce a couple of different changes in manual hyperlapse mode. First, we introduced what's called cruise mode. That allows the aircraft to just go in a steady direction at a speed of up to 5 miles per hour. That way you can focus on just working your different gimbal settings. We also introduced manual exposure in your hyperlapse. That way you can set all of your different aperture, ISO, and shutter speed settings. Another feature that we added in this update is the quick zoom option in the Autel Explorer app. To access the feature, you'll just pinch the zoom anywhere on your camera view. Now on the right hand side, you're going to see 4 preset options. It's going to be 1 to 8 times zoom. And just to the left of that, you're going to have a little dial. You can scroll up and down on that dial and it'll magnify your camera view. And lastly, a feature that has been heavily requested by the community, we're finally introducing manual exposure settings in your AEB modes. So you'll not only have access to manually change your exposure settings, but you'll also have access to aperture and shutter priority. That way you can adjust any of those to your liking. Now moving on to our new mission planning features, starting off with the addition of the RAW file format, now available in all of your mission planning modes. You'll just have to head into the camera settings, which is going to be the small little icon in the top left-hand corner. You'll tap into that view, and then you'll go over to your file format, and now you can tap RAW. Next, we added a couple of different options in your planning itself. We added the option to have the aircraft return to home if there is an RC disconnection. So now instead of completing the mission, you can have that aircraft return to its home point and automatically land. And we also added the MSL altitude option. So instead of using AGL altitude readings, you will switch over to MSL. There will be a warning prior to switching into that mode. That way you are aware that you do have to know your MSL altitude before going out into the field. And lastly, we introduced the mission recording mode. In this new mode, you will be able to capture waypoints in real time using the shutter button. Anytime that you press the shutter button, you will record your camera angle as well as the GPS coordinates of that picture. In mission recording mode, all of your waypoints are going to be recorded in MSL, which is mean sea level. This is a huge advantage when you're on site because it allows you to take off from anywhere and not just the original takeoff point. You'll now be taken to a screen where you can preview all of the images that you recorded. Up in the top right-hand corner, you'll have 3 different options. The first one is to be able to see a preview of all of the images you took. The second icon will allow you to preview all of the images one by one, and the last one will compile all of the images into the actual waypoint mission that you'll be able to upload. In most use cases, this is going to be easier than planning your standard waypoint mission, mainly because you're able to see the shot that you're going to get in real time, as opposed to just seeing it on a map. For instance, if you have a recurring building inspection, you can go out and fly a recording mission, know the shots that you need to get in real time, save that mission, and upload it as many times as you need. That wraps up our 2.6.22 firmware update video. Let us know down in the comment section how you plan on using the new features and what features you want to see from us in the future. Go ahead and also give us a subscribe on the channel and a like on the video. Thanks so much for watching, and so long from the flight deck.